Salute to all the real ones out there. It's your boy Mike coming at you again with another video. Y'all like the direction that my channel was headed in, the content that I've been dropping on a regular basis. I need you to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos with anybody else you think may benefit from them, alright? Like I said, it's all about trying to build a community whereby all of us can kind of connect with like minds and overall improve, man. That's my goal, because I just think that a lot of males need direction in this day and age. I'm no stranger to the feeling of wishing I had a mentor or somebody that could just, confirm the way that I think. So that's the whole reason why I created my channel, just connect with like-minded men and overall sharpen each other's abilities. So without further ado, let's get into today's topic, which is going to be desperate calling for alphas. All right, desperate calling for alphas. I mentioned this in other videos that it's really sad the state of affairs that men are going through, bro. I mean, when you look at the current landscape, from a young age, boys are pretty much attacked. They're called too rowdy, too aggressive, hard to teach. In the classroom, they're more than likely going to be diagnosed with some type of bullshit sickness that honestly never existed before the 1980s. And they're going to be chastised for actually showing normal male behaviors, bro. Like, it's important for boys to be rowdy, to get into fights, to compete, to see who's the fastest, who can climb the highest, who can do the most push-ups, who can win at all the arm wrestling contests, who can fight the best. Like, this stuff is normal in our nature. And the more you rob boys of that, you lose the ability for boys to see where they rank on the hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? Where am I on the food chain? And that's why you have a ripple effect when these boys age and come into adulthood, where you got dudes that never really been in a fight. So how are you going to make your woman feel safe if you've never even seen your capabilities when faced with danger? Like, let's be honest, in today's culture around the world, unless you live in like Afghanistan or something like that, where the warrior culture is still intact, you really aren't faced with too much physical danger. Technology has pretty much made it very comfortable for the average human. So on the surface, that's beautiful. But as a man, you have to simulate difficulty and struggle in order to cultivate your masculinity. So we have our ways. That's why in every video, damn near, you hear me recommending that men need to lift weights, because at least you're simulating some type of struggle. You're at least putting yourself voluntarily underneath some weight and having to push that out, which is going to boost your testosterone and give you a feeling like you're supposed to have as a man, which is being strong and being able to defend yourself and being able to walk around with an air of confidence and physical prowess, which will gain respect not only from your inner self when you look in the mirror knowing that you're getting stronger, but also from the outside world when they see that you take enough discipline in your daily life to implement sport and exercise to basically have a stronger body. People will respond to that positively, right? So, other stuff is going to help you cultivate your masculinity as well. And I don't really have to go into detail, but some examples would be like learning how to fish, learning how to change a tire, knowing how to use a pocket knife, little stuff like changing your own oil in your car, or knowing how to shave correctly. Knowing how to protect a woman, knowing how to date a woman and make her feel in her feminine, knowing how to handle confrontation, knowing how to be assertive. Like, all these things are things, honestly, your father should have taught you. Now, many of us grew up without dads. I can attest to that. I pretty much taught myself how to be a man. I taught myself how to be a husband. And eventually I'm going to teach myself how to become a father when my wife and I bring our first child into this world. But That's neither here nor there. I'm just saying in this world, there is a real desperate calling for alphas. You got liberals that are fucking up the whole entire dynamic between men and women. You have feminists also contributing their role by just turning everything upside down on its head, trying to make you feel like you're toxic for being a man, and trying to make women feel like, oh, we're just as strong as men. Look, we can do everything a man can do. It's like, get the fuck out of here. No, you can't. And it's not even designed. It's not even in God's natural order for you to be trying to act like you can run the world. What the fuck civilization have y'all built in history? Y'all never did. You have your role, men have their role. But y'all trying to go against nature. You trying to clash against what God created. You know what I mean? Like I said, animals following a program. Plants following a program. Humans the only ones trying to buck back against the system and tell you that a man is a woman and a woman is a man. There's no difference. Like, get the fuck out of my face with that, man. For real. If that was the case, then all the standards should be right across, and women should be able to meet the standard just like men do. But they can't. Look at the military. You guys got to do less push-ups. You guys got to run the 2 miles in a longer time frame. Yet we get the same pay. If that was the case, if y'all just like us, then you should have no problem with it. Just like men should have no problem being emotional and, being all catty and talking behind their friends' back and gossiping. But I mean, a lot of dudes are doing that because of the fact that they're growing up to be like bitch made. But the fact is, men are not supposed to be engaged in that bullshit. Men are supposed to be driven by their purpose and blah, 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 blah. So I ain't even gonna go into all the things that men's supposed to be doing. I'm just gonna talk about why there's a desperate need for alphas. You know what I mean? Not all of us can be these, King Kong type alphas, with testosterone just oozing out of our veins and, the ability to grow mad muscles like Arnold Schwarzenegger and, weighing in at 250 pounds and walking around like a quintessential alpha that you might have in your head, smoking a cigarette, being like James Dean, hopping off the motorcycle. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying all of us men, we have a responsibility to cultivate our inner alpha and become the most manly men that we can, for reasons that I'm about to list right now. So let's look at the average dude these days in 2020. One thing is that he's indecisive. And he can't lead himself and or others. Here you go. Average dude going out with his girl. Goes into the restaurant. Well, first of all, just to decide what restaurant they're going to choose, he's probably going to be having a debate back and forth with his wife for a long ass time. Instead of just being able to say, let's try that. Now, I'm not saying that as an alpha when you say, hey, let's try Mexican food tonight. And your wife says, oh, well, we had Mexican 2 weeks ago. You like, no, what the fuck? No. I said Mexican, we doing Mexican. That's not alpha, bro. That's like some bitch shit right there. I'm talking about being able to just make a decision. Let's do Mexican. Oh, no, but babe, we just had Mexican 2 weeks ago. Oh, so you ain't feeling the Oh, well, shit. Let's do Italian then. Oh, no. Now in your head as an alpha, you already like, all right, so listen, man. Like, I say we do Italian because da-da-da-da-da-da. Highest, maybe one more choice you gonna give her. But after that, you making a decision. It ain't gonna be this back and forth and, taking a whole half hour just to decide on what fucking restaurant. And not to mention that, let's say you guys decide on whatever, Indian food. Now y'all walk in a restaurant. You look around. You should be quick to decide we gonna sit over there. It's not to say that your woman doesn't have a better idea. Hey, babe, why don't we sit on the terrace? You know what I mean? Now, if you didn't notice that seat over there is better and your wife came up with the idea, it's okay to say, yeah, that's a good idea. But you lead the way. You ain't sitting at the door just confused, scratching your head for a half hour. Yeah, babe, I don't know. Like, man, babe, you go ahead and decide. Trust me, if she decides, she's not even going to know why. But she's going to feel a little bit turned off from you right there. Goes back to what I said on the 16 Commandments of Poon. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't see that, that's the video I did already. So go check that shit out. Because a lot of dudes is failing to be decisive. That's one of the most masculine things you could at least be. And that doesn't even have to do with physically being an alpha. That's just in your mind already knowing this is what I want. Being a leader. Going for it, alright? Number two, I noticed the average dude nowadays is real effeminate and he sees the world with feminine eyes, like with a female's eyes. Like, y'all ever been talking to a dude? And like, if you close your eyes and imagine a female voice, like everything he's saying is just like a female. Like, I mean, seriously, like defending women points worse than a fucking feminist. Like, dudes are out here opening their mouth, screaming that they, yeah, I'm definitely a feminist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I see why the NFL supports breast cancer. Get the fuck out of here with the NFL supporting breast cancer. What you mean? We ain't even doing nothing for men. How many dudes is out here doing suicide? Why don't we wear something for suicide awareness for the male veterans that come home and kill their damn self every year? Why don't we talk about prostate cancer? Y'all ain't heard nothing about that. Why don't we talk about some male issues for the male National Football League? Why the fuck is it a dude over here 240 pounds, all big and broadly, the whole team is wearing pink? Man, I'm telling you, it's an agenda at play, and y'all dudes don't even see it, man. Acting like some goddamn females. Like, y'all, I'm tired of seeing it, man, for real. We need alphas to come right back, bro. And it's not even that we need, like, this group of dudes to come and teach you how to be an alpha. Just be a goddamn alpha on yourself. Stop being such a female. Stop thinking about everything from a female point of view. Notice that you're being conditioned, my dude. Like another example real quick before I jump to the next point is like, all you dudes that seriously, we all been there. If you grew up with a single mom and you over here screaming the same stuff about your dad that your mom said, but you ain't never really met your dad, you clowning. You are clowning. You acting like a female right now. And it's up to you to break that conditioning and even seek professional help if you need to. I mean, seriously, I'm even seeking professional help. And I'm going to make a video about that, dealing with PTSD and all that, this, that, and the third. But all you dudes who are grown-ass men but never really like met your dad and chopped it up with him, you fucking clowning. And you acting just like a female, just parenting, being like a parrot, exactly what your mom told you about your dad. That's keeping you from being the most alpha man you can be, not knowing your father. Are you serious? What's up with another thing I see with the average dude these days? Listen, I'm on a military base. I see it. It's really rampant. Dudes are weak in their mind and in their body. Like, seriously, like the soft, like, like the package of bread, like a loaf of bread, like soft like that. Like, dude, you 22 years old and your chest is soft like that. Your arms are soft like that. Your stomach is soft like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? For real, you need to start hitting the gym. I mean, it's like dudes have no willpower, no type of desire to do fitness. All they want to do is lay up and be on their phone, like watch Netflix and shit like that. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make a video about it, man. I know there's an agenda at play, whether it be what dudes are drinking or what they're eating. But there's some reverse engineering going on where men are becoming more like females and females are becoming more like men. I see the agenda and I've been calling it out since 2012. My brother Justin can attest to this shit. We was in Germany. I was looking around at the billboards. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, there's like a gay agenda going around here. There's an agenda to make dudes soft and women hard. And you see it all the time. So that's another thing I noticed. What else am I seeing with dudes? Catty and emotional behavior. You know what I mean? Acting like real bitches. Like, dude, I remember in 2000, like, this is probably the last time you even gonna hear about something like this. But I remember back in like 07. Here we go. Dang, it's crazy. That was 13 years ago. But I remember I was 22. I was over here trying to go Ranger. Dude, you know what we did on a Saturday morning? All the dudes was just talking about who had hands, who could box, who could fuck somebody up. What happened was, my dude Rodriguez, he really just pulled out gloves. He ordered gloves. They made it there. We seriously, no mouthpiece, none of that. We all just went out to the back and we did a boxing tournament for like 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Literally every single dude had to pick somebody that they wanted to box. And you couldn't back out of it. It was even a dude who was bigger than me, stronger than me. I knew he was stronger than me. And I was thinking to myself, shit, he might fuck me up. But I'm not going to back down. I got my ass up there, gave him them hands. Dude stopped me. Dude stopped because I fucking gave him a hard ass jab in his nose, boom, boom. But out of, sportsmanlike conduct, you know what I mean? He wiped his little blood off, tapped my glove. We changed gloves and we gave it to somebody else. And after that, we had like a respect. I remember dude's name was Taylor. Me and Taylor was cool after that. You know what I'm saying? Before he would talk shit. You know what I mean? He was always talking shit, man, calling me skinny mini and, you know, trying to talk about the fact I was skinny. But I was like, dude, I'll fuck you up. Yo, you need to hit the weight room before you can fuck me. We threw on the gloves and just hashed out. Just friendly competition. See if some shit like that'll happen nowadays, man. Dudes will be too scared. Oh, I need a mouth guard. Oh, well, I don't want to fight. Bitch ass dudes, man, for real. Another thing I'm seeing, they can't handle criticism. They really can't handle criticism. Yo, here we go. You come up to a dude, you just give him a small on-the-spot correction. Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you do this or do that. Like, I'm a leader at my work. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to give people guidance and correct them and stuff. Dude, how many times have I corrected somebody and next thing you know, my shift lieutenant sliding out, hey, Stuart. Yeah, what happened with you and so-and-so? What you mean what happened with me and so-and-so? Oh, yeah, you know, he said he feels, you know, that you've been hard. Because I told him this and that? Like, because I gave him an on-spot correction, for real. Like, I'm literally having to deal with HR breathing down my fucking neck. Because I told him something that maybe he didn't want to hear, which was an on-spot correction. Here we go, another dude want to get upset. He even misunderstood what I said. Look, here we go, he get in the vehicle. He barely speak English. I'm like, damn, it stinks outside, man. This dude goes and puts on cologne. I'm like, why would he do that? Later on, I find out from his sergeant, yo, did you say he stinks? Like, I didn't say I said it stinks. He just misunderstood. Oh, well, yeah, he's under the impression. Now, whenever I see this fool ducking and dodging and running away from me, I'm like, y'all niggas is soft these days, bro. For real. Like, just holler at me if you really got a problem, man. For real. Like, I really feel the need to just beat people's ass. Like, yin gab, man, for real. You need your ass beat, acting like a little bitch out here. Cultivate your masculinity and stop acting like a little female, man, for real. What am I also seeing another thing from dudes? Dressing like clowns, man. Like, I understand the skinny jeans phenomenon that's going on. All y'all rappers seen Lil Wayne and you like, oh, it's cool. You seen Pharrell come out with the little Gucci purse. Oh, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you seen Bow Wow or whatever fuck celebrity, man. Dude, that's not respectable. Y'all look like clowns, bro. You're not masculine dressing like that. I'm trying to tell you. I don't even need to talk about that. Like, if you don't see that and you want to argue back and forth with me, trust me. When you see how I dress and you see how I carry myself, don't I get way more respect as a man than you do. Fucking bitch ass dudes, for real. And the last thing is, y'all tend to overly simp. Every single time a female come around, you over here acting like one of her girlfriends versus just being a dude. You ever see the dude who, for example, a female come around and he can't just let it be silent? No, he feel the need that he gotta talk about something. He gotta try to entertain her. He gotta ask her a question. He gotta, stimulate her. He gotta, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what you looking for in a dude? You know? Yeah, I've been wondering. Bro, she not even trying to holler at you. Why don't you let there be some mystery right there? Why don't you let the beat build? Why whenever a female come around, niggas got to clown? What? Now they trying to clown their man. Now they trying to act, like this or that. She say, man, I'm kind of hungry. Dude jump up. Oh, well, I was finna go give me some. You want some? You want some? You want, like, whoa. Just because this bitch says she's hungry doesn't mean you got to jump up trying to please. I'm telling you, man, like, desperate call for alphas. I mean, holla if y'all hear me, man, for real. Get in the comment section, tell me about something that you done seen, because I done seen it all. With that being said, we need alphas. Like, comment, subscribe, holla back.